Hi, everybody. This is Shannon. I've had a lot of requests from coaches to show how to make a flyer or a poster that you can use on your page or in challenge groups with an easy app. So an easy way to do it is with PicMonkey, and it's a free download. You can get it, just download it for free. There's also a paid version, which is like $7.99 a month. It's very inexpensive, where you get a lot more editing applications and things like that for your flyers and posters. And I use the paid version. So first of all, I'm going to do a screen share. And let me get into my computer. Okay, so the first thing we do is a screen share. This is PicMonkey. I have it pulled up, and I'm going to go to my computer page. This is what we're going to work on. So this is one I made for a couple of challenge groups that I'm doing. So I can show you exactly how to make this. First thing you have to do is find an image that you want to use. So I found this image. And where did I find that? I found that image by Googling strength training, women, and weightlifting, and so all different kinds of things until I found the image that I really, really liked. And the reason I chose this image is because this woman looks very strong, and it's a very plain image. So I can put a lot of wording and text on it, and it won't look ridiculous. It won't look busy, and it won't be hard to read. So that's the one I used, all right? So the next thing I'm going to do is go to PicMonkey right here. And I'm going to go to Collage right there. And I could go to Design, but I'm going to go to Collage because I want to show you how to do the collage. You can choose any number of pictures to put in a collage. This time I'm going to choose one picture, all right, just because I want just that picture. So click on Collage, and then it's going to have you choose the picture that you want. There it is right there. I'm going to choose that picture. And it'll bring it right up. Look on the left. It says open photos. If you want to add more pictures, just click on that, and it takes you right back to your computer right here. So I'm going to pick it again just to show you that you can do that, all right? And I really only want to use one, so I'm going to get rid of it. All right, now you see 3 boxes here. I want to make that into one box, so I'm going to drive her over here. Just drop her right there. So just paste it in there. Then I'm going to X out of these extra boxes. So there's an X in the corner, click it, and I'm going to remove this cell as well. So there's my girl, all right? Now, if you wanted to make a full collage, you've got all different kinds of options by clicking on layouts, all right? So you can click on here, and I've used all these different kinds of collages for different things. And you see there's so many options. Just keep looking over here. I love this one. There's a Facebook cover photo option. This one, Printer Etsy, Pinterest Etsy, it's sort of like a Pinterest thing. And it's a really fun one to use if you've got a lot of pictures. This one is a really fun one to use if you've got a great centerpiece picture. Jigsaw is the one I use the most. All right, so we're going to go back to our picture. All right, now, as you can see, there's a white border, and that's going to be on every picture. You can get rid of it. But this woman, her arms are cut off. So I'm going to make it longer. I'm going to stretch it. See this little icon, this little movement here. So it's 2 arrows facing side by side, east and west. And all you have to do is stretch it open. All right. Now, I'm going to go about right here. And you can move your picture. If you need to move it, I'm going to center her as best I can right here. All right, so there she is right there. If I needed to add another cell, it's telling me down here I can create a new photo cell right there by dragging and drop it to a corner right here. But I don't want to do that because I'm happy with the way it is. So I'm going to get rid of that. The next thing I want to do is get rid of this white line because I want it to be an all black background. So I'm going to go to the bottom here to where it says background. It's a little paint palette. Click on the paint palette. So it gives you an option. You can do colors. You can do whatever you want. I want a transparent background. So I'm going to click that, and it's gone. So it made it a black background because that's what it already was. It just made it transparent. So I'm happy with that. The next thing I'm going to go to is edit. Never go to edit until you have completely put your pictures exactly the way you want them, because you can't go back and redo the collage after you go to edit. Okay, I'm going to click on edit, and it tells you that right here. be sure you're completely happy with your collage because you can't come back to it. So I'm going to say I'm fine with that. I'm going to open in editor right there. All right, now that is something I can get rid of, this little line here. So I'm just going to go here and we're going to just get rid of that. Oh, that's wrong. We want transparent background, background color. We want to get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of that. And this will go away. I don't know why it's there. All of a sudden it's there. So that's really weird. Anyway, so we're going to go to text. And I want to use a specific font. All right. So I'm going to use a specific font for what I'm going to announce. So first of all, click on Add Text. All right. It always goes right in the middle here. So I'm going to move it up to the top. And I'm going to choose whatever font that I want for this particular, hey, that kind of rhymed, font that I want. For this particular picture, I'm going to try out a couple of different ones. Let's see. I actually like one called Edo, E-D-O, for a header. It's kind of a fun font. So it says type your text here, all right? So I'm going to type in earn I can dollars. Whoops. All right, so as you can see, it's too big. So I'm going to click on it, highlight my words, and I'm going to make it in the center. So the little box over here, I'm going to move it so you can see it. The little box here, I'm just going to click center my words. And it's still too big, so I'm going to come out of it and draw that across here, just like I did before, and open it up. Well, you can't see it because it's all in black, right? The font is in black. So I'm going to change my font and I'm going to make it a light color so it shows up against the black background. All right. So right here, you can change your text font. I'm going to make it a really light blue. So I'm going to go way up high and make it super light blue. And that's what I want right there. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. So this is how you create your picture. The next thing I'm going to do is add another text box because I want to put a text box over here and I want to put a text box on the other side over here. As you can see, then you can choose the font that you want. Again, just go up and down. You can play with it. If you choose a font and you don't like it, it doesn't save unless you're ready to save your entire picture. So I'm going to put some wording on the right, some wording on the left, and then I'm going to make a big text box for my statement, the contest rules. Whoops, the contest rules. So we're going to make it kind of a long one here. And you can start typing, and I'm going to use that really light blue color again. So you're going to type text here. And I want to use something that's easy to read for this particular part of my picture. I don't want it to look messy. I want it to look nice and clean. I'm going to use this one right here. So number one, say you're gonna do my challenge. So for $5, these are just I can dollars. These are just fake dollars that they can use to accumulate like points. $5 for each photo, like a sweaty pic. Oops, I'm sorry, my hands are in the wrong spot on my keyboard. Posted. So that's kind of a big font, so I'm going to change it. It says 156 right here in the font number. I'm going to change it to 90. So that's about the size I want. Then for my next one, I'm just going to click down and I'm going to go $10 for each recipe posted. So I can keep going on and on and on until I'm all done. And when I'm all done, I'm going to save it. So you see this save link right here? Save it. And it tells you can save it to your desktop or you can save it anywhere you want. It'll save in just your documents or wherever you want to save it. And then you can have your finished product all ready to go. All ready to go. If you want to play around a little bit with the outside, here's what I like to do. On something like this, see this one called Sketchity? It looks pretty cool, yeah? you can also change the color of this. So let's say we're going to leave it at that. Frame color, black, background color, white. The background color is this white part. What if I change that to any of these colors in the palette? Well, what would go really well with that? Probably a light blue, another light blue, a light purple, a light pink, something in there. And there's always the same color that I chose before. So I can find that by going through the palette here. See all the different colors? There's one that goes with it pretty well. So after you're all done and you want to save it, you can save it, like I said, to your desktop or anywhere else you like. But that's a really good way to make a nice flyer, and it's really easy. PicMonkey's super easy to use. It's all laid out for you. You just have to click on the stuff you want and experiment, see what you like, become a design engineer. It's so much fun. So hopefully this has helped you learn how to do a great flyer, a great poster, something you could put in your challenge groups, something you could put on your Coach Like page or your Facebook wall, something you could put on Pinterest, something you can put on Twitter or Instagram. So if you have any questions, feel free to Facebook me, message me, text me, and I'll help you out. Thanks, guys. Bye.